Hello there everybody, Oimon here, and welcome back to Pacific Drive, where when we last left off, we'd wandered off exploring in order to, let's see, there'd been a thing here. We can't activate this, and I think I know why, I'll explain in a minute. But we've been in an area over here to look for the visions, which were these murals and stuff that were painted on the wall. And the mural changed, and they worked it out, oh, we've got to go into a place that's like presumably up in here somewhere, which is not going to be fun. So, yeah, generally speaking, that's fine. Now, I'm not an expert. I don't remember this being here before. Was this here before? Here's the thing. There was a big update to the game. I think it was last night. It was last night or the night before. And I think the little hardware thing here, which is blinking away at me for the upgrade, I think this is probably what it is.
Thank you. I won't waste your time, I promise. I just would like to put a suspicion to rest. A while ago, I found out about something Oppie had been working on. She told me she was trying to map out, or at least track, unreachable areas within the zone. The instability constantly scrambles the landscape, so the method to even map destabilized areas has to be dynamic to stay accurate. Her working theory was that if you could trace the physical matter itself, you could determine a stable layout and a path to it. I don't know what state her prototype is in now. I don't think she ever got it working. But I think I have my own working theory. I know there's a lot happening, so I'll save the details for later. But if you could just help me out, it'd mean a lot to me. You have to understand, Oppie would never work with anyone on this, let alone me. And I just have a hunch. Look around for the machine. She called it the Zeddy system. Huh? She keeps everything, so it has to be somewhere in that garage. Probably. When you find it, go on and install the hardware I sent you. That should get it up and running, and that should connect me. Oh, this isn't quite what I thought it was, but maybe this could be useful. It's far more localized, and I'll need more time to really figure this out, but it seems to be waiting for input. Driver, can you check the route planner?
Ooh. That's fun. What are we doing? Oh, blimey. Everything's open? Everything's open. That's interesting. Okay. What am I doing? Oh, expeditions. Okay, expeditions. Dangerous challenge runs. New conditions limit what you can bring with you and craft while out. Every successful run will increase the difficulty.
Well, this is quite different. No wonder Oppie abandoned this. The source of this data is quite old, but with my additions, it does seem to have updated the locations when you booted it up. This isn't the kind of map Oppie talked about wanting to make, but I think we can make this work to track a specific location despite the instability. This will be similar to planning a route, but it might be a challenge, Driver. I'm really not sure what to expect.
Okay, for the record, I'm not doing this. That's not why I'm here, and the game will not let me back up. Why do games do this? Why is it they force you to go down this new feature that they really want to shove in your... Okay, let's... I am hoping that I can go into this and just quit straight out. What the hell? Okay. It goes into there.
Oh, wow, yes, this will work with Oppie's ARC device. But there seems to be some restrictions about what you can take with you. What you're seeing is the tracked location and the area surrounding it on a more localized scale than the route planner. This will be dangerous. It'll take a lot of anchor energy, but the Arc device can still get you back through a gateway. We could get a lot of data this way, and from that, more locations when you return. Good luck out there, driver, and be careful. While you're out, I'll keep looking through what we've got, and I'm looking forward to seeing the data you bring back.
Yeah, I don't care. Right, you can just go in there, and you can stay fucked off forever, as far as I'm concerned. Now, here's interesting. So I wasn't wrong. See, that's weird. For some reason, all of the routes have opened up. And I don't know why. That's really weird. I wonder if that's like a bug. It might be a bug. Who knows? I feel like I should leave and not do anything. It feels like I could take advantage of the situation in that regard. But hey ho, if it's decided no, we're just going to unlock everything for you. Fine, whatever. Your game, guys. Nothing new with me. Right. So what do we got? The car. Great. That's not very specific, is it? Oh, we got 2 on the... Oh, for God's sake. The car moves fast and moves slow. Okay. Got the dashboard. And we got wipers. Interesting. Let's see what we can find. They toggle. Yeah, okay. Fast. What else? Oh. The dashboard flickers. Okay. So, yeah. So, slow is wipers. Fast is dashboard flickers, fades, something like that. I don't know. Well, okay, that was nice and simple, I guess. Let's top that back up. Okay, so, right. When the car moves fast, the dashboard flickers. Good. When the car moves slow, wiper toggles. Alright, so we need an electrician's kit and a mechanic's kit. Lovely. Back to what I know and understand. Sweet. Ha. Apparently I'd already done that. What the? You know, they said they'd increase the abilities of these things. I wasn't expecting them to do something quite like that. To give you like a automatic gathering thing. That was unexpected. Yeah, so you will notice changes. There's just been a big update to the game, and there's not really much I can do about that. Right, okay. So in terms of where I want to go, we obviously don't need to go exploring anywhere because it's opened up all the locations, which, that's a bit annoying. Like, why has it done that? I don't know. Oh, and it's changed this completely. Look at this. Just as I was starting to get used to everything, they've changed it now. That's really annoying. So that needs to be my destination. So what's the quickest way there? So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. We could go 1, 2, 3, and 4. We could go 1, 2, 3. I think that's the quickest way. So we go E5. Have they? Huh. I'd have to look back at an old video, but I feel as though they've tweaked some of the map routes. I do not remember there being a route between there and... Oh, maybe there was a route between there and there. I don't remember that now. I don't know, but that's really irritating, frankly. I'm a little miffed. Because now I feel like they've just taken it all away from me. Simply because the game updated and they decided, oh no, we're just going to give you a bunch of shit for free. It's like, kind of annoying. Whoa. Okay. Hold the fuck up. For fuck's sake. Sure it wasn't like that before. Right. Now. See if we can get the hell out of here without doing anything stupid. Okay, here's the thing. Okay, they have completely changed this. Because now we've got that as like... See, now it does actually tell you everything. Huh, it's weird. Because it never used to, remember? Remember before when everything was all just giant question mark? Maybe that was something else. Maybe my game was bugged or something. I don't know. I'm almost tempted to go this way because these are all Scorch locations, right? I do want to spend time in the Scorch. But then I don't really want to stay there because it's like high instability. So I could go here and then here and then there and there. Just for funsies. Alright. I don't know why this has happened. Like, I genuinely don't know why everything suddenly unlocked. It hadn't before, and now it suddenly has. My guess is maybe they've just changed how the root system works? Maybe? I don't know. It's weird. You actually just beelining straight from my car, you prick. Why did it always do that? It's got the handbrake on, it won't go far. Get out of my car. Right. It's quite a small map, isn't it? I'm just looking at the size of the buildings. This is a very small map. Alright, where's the door? Oh, right there. Did I? Oh, did I put it in? No, I put it in here. Whereabouts is it? It's almost directly forward. Need that rubber. Why would it have to be foggy? Fuel truck. That's not this one. See, this is why I wanted to do it on foot rather than trying to take the car, because I knew that it was uphill a lot. They did say there was going to be a lot of radiation in this area, so... further away than I thought. That's why I didn't find it. There you are. Hey, what are you doing? What the fuck? Oh. Get off my car. Why is he always got to park next to something that's annoying? You come. Right. Missed my turning. Okay, that's that. Very good. Apple. Follow the road along. See, I've grabbed two of those things. I've only got to 0.6. They're not exactly very big. Goody, my favorite things. Oh, wait, really? Shush. Didn't realize we were that close to the end. Let's make this quick. Come on, anytime you're ready. There we go. think I found out what the storm's doing. Whoa. Time to go. Actually, we don't need to panic that much. We've got time. Finished. Thank you. Don't have long. Let's see what we can get. Okay, where are they? Where are you? Than I was expecting, I'll be honest with you. Might not be able to get the other one. What? What's touching my car? Those bloody bunnies again. God damn it, why can't you ever just leave alone? What's your obsession with my bloody car? Wait, come back. Stop driving my fucking car. Fuck off. do you think? Go for the other one? Nah, not worth it. Let's get out of this area before something else happens. All right. Okay, where do I actually want to go next? You, isn't it? That's all I can go next. Overcharge electricity. Well, how about we just not hang around here much? In fact, how about we actually watch where the fuck we're going and then go from there. So if this place really is the Warrens, it means those little rabbit things are all over the place. They're called rabbits or are they called bunnies? I forget. What are they called? No. I don't know what those are for. Check the houses. Yeah, I got time. Don't see why not. May as well. Scattered buildings. will say that's a damn sight useful having to run around and pick all that stuff up after every time. Damn sight easier. I still don't know how the hell to get into these. I keep running into them and I'm like... am I supposed to get in? Maybe I'm just supposed to reach through the bars? But... it doesn't feel like that's what I'm supposed to do. Alright, well, there's some supplies. Always need more stuff. Can never have enough stuff. And then some of that stuff back. Hold up. Why is that fuel tank so empty? Where does the fuel tank? Didn't I? Wait, was that one of the ones I lost? Oh, because I lost a bunch of stuff. I must have lost the... oh, fuck. Wait a second. I'll have to keep an eye out for a fuel truck or something. That's annoying. I forgot about that. I lost one, remember, when I rolled the car last time. I don't know why that's so empty, though. That's weird. Oh, storm coming in for some reason. Storm this one's gonna be. Wondering why I'm destroying all these tires. It's because I need the rubber. I know destroying tires isn't the best way to get rubber, but when you're out on the road, it's kind of the only choice you have. Ooh, that's the storm. We should get back to my car and... that's not my car, that's my car. there, big guy? Is that what the storm is? Is it an electromagnetic storm? Wait for it to pass, which is kind of annoying because it looks like the storm's bearing down on us. And I gotta go one hell of a way in order to... Maybe not. I swear to God that storm slowed down now, it's right on top of me. Yeah, I know. Gotta wait for this bloody storm to pass. Problem is, if it decides to swing around and change direction when it's on top of me... Finished? I am hoping... Seriously? Stop rolling. Before we do that, I need to check that everything's still attached. You're attached, you're attached. The thing is, I need to go up there, and I don't think I can make it. That looks like we're going around the long way. We can make it up here next time. Okay. Briefly drive into the storm, but I'm hoping the road will turn before that. Because I can barely see it on the map. That's the problem. I think we're okay. See, that's why I kind of was hoping I could take the shortcut, but the shortcut was not a shortcut. Which sucked. Okay, there's the exit. I don't know what it is with these last two areas, how they've been like exits up on top of the cliff that you've got to go a long way around in order to get to. Like, I don't know why. They've just decided, yep, that's what we're going to do. Right, I want to go here and then there. Okay, oh. Anchor obfuscation, fuel evaporation. That's not good. Keep an eye out for a few trees. Okay, so we need to keep an eye out for trees that we can scoop those things off of. And more or less anything else we can get my hand on. And those crystal things. Fuel evaporation is going to be bad. There is a very, very good chance I'm going to run out of fuel if I stay here too long. I mean, look at my fuel is already past half. That is really not good. Thanks. I don't know if fuel evaporation only counts if you've got the engine on or what. Probably doesn't, though, in my luck. Yeah, we really need to keep an eye out for a fuel truck or something. Doesn't help that it's pitch bloody black. Well, might as well go down there in the car. How far down the road it's likely to be, but I get the bit of distance. Of all the places for the fucking thing to land. Just land right on top of the... That's like... And we've got a bloody storm coming in as well, because of course we do. All the fun of the fair. A bit better, at least. Hello. That's... Sealing kit. Right. Do we have one? We should do. We have two in point of fact. Lovely. I think was you, but no, you. Something at least. Oh, there you are. What's really annoying is that, well, the bouncing blob that hit my car, it didn't have to, it just happened to land there. Which is honestly even more bloody irritating. I'm sure I saw a few... Not a lot, but when you're running in an area where there's apparently fuel drainage, every little helps, I guess. We really need to find a bloody fuel truck. The irony is, of course, there was that fuel truck in the first area, and I haven't seen one since. Okay, it's 4 o'clock. I'm going to take a quick break, and I will see where we go from here. Back in a minute, guys. And we're back. Okay, so... there's apparently one out there somewhere. Just need to find it. Let's head back to the crossroad area a bit. Am I just not close enough, maybe? Tiny bit of fuel in there. So I should probably, every bit I can get is gonna help. Okay. So it looks like it's passing. We'll head down this way and see what we can see. We'll keep an eye out for, well, anything really. Really help, it's just kind of lighting up the fog, which is a little annoying. Okay, well I didn't know it was down here. I guess I won't say no now that I've stumbled across it. Looking out for more of those trees. Let's see. There's bouncy orb things around. For them, I guess. Bit annoying with how far away the car is, but I think manage it. Still, the storm seems to have passed. That's good. definitely still one more kicking around somewhere. Okay, let's see what else I can find. Actually, I don't know if I want the light on or off. What is that? Oh, bugger you. Insist on always going right in front of me. Any idea how annoying that is? Well, I won't say no to that. Be nice if there was a... Oh... Nice. I was literally about to say it'd be nice if there was some fuel around here. And there was. Ah, so if you fill the main one, it fills them all up. Even bloody better. Okay, yes. Did we still have... Hang on. What, apparently one's still kicking around out there somewhere. view of stuff from up here, but... why is it sometimes it doesn't show it? This thing's only got a limited number of charges, and half the time it doesn't even show where the hell this thing is. I know there's another one around here somewhere. What the fuck? I mean, do I have to be pointing in the right direction or something? I don't know. It's weird. It was definitely picking something up and then suddenly decided, no, we're not going to do that, actually. Come on, eat the food. Nice to have a nice full fuel gauge. Would like some power as well, but you know what? I will take the fuel and I will take the heal on my car as well. That is something I would definitely want. Hold on. I'm pretty sure. Yep. Passed. Let's have a bit of a wander real quick. I think we're still okay for time. I heard the alarm or anything go off. Doesn't need to be too much else. Okay, let's make tracks. Oh, straight ahead, huh? Alright. Well, let's see if we can... Oh, there it is. If I'd have kept going, I'd have seen it anyway. Oh, so we've got another bloody storm coming in. But these things don't quit. Oh, what's the device? Distance. So do it. See if we can get out of here before that storm. Seriously? I hate these bloody things. They just sort of appear randomly, no rhyme or reason to them. They just show up. Not even something I can like scan, they just are. The air will suddenly explode with radiation and then suddenly it won't again. It hurts like fuck and it damages my car. Because I went to all the trouble to fix it. That's not very fair, is it? Ow! You know, I think I'm just gonna go. I was considering exploring the building, but I'm like, woo! Let's just go. Pull up. Sorry, I'm gonna miss that opportunity. Did I leave the engine running? I don't think I did. Just missed the edge of that. That's good. Woo! Well, things did get better in the end. How did you know where I wanted to go? We do still need to go up there at some point, but... Yeah, because there was supposed to be... In fact, look, it just popped up on the map for a split second then. There was supposed to be an area up above, but it didn't, like, show up. It kind of disappeared when that area did appear. I don't know why all the regions and zones have, like, properly unlocked themselves. It's... I don't know if that's, like, something that was supposed to happen and didn't. But I feel like, in a way, it's kind of what I wanted, if you remember. Oh, I kind of wish we could just go anywhere we wanted. This is what I wanted from it. But at the same time, I'm like, well, why did it change? What the hell is this place? Is it just... cracked? It's just cracked. I'll leave that for later then. It just being cracked is not a problem to me. What is this? Is it? Don't know. Well, let's just go. And we'll see what we can find. At least it's daylight now.
Oh, jeez. You know, I remember Red Meadow like it was yesterday. You up to your eyeballs in paperwork. Francis coated in chalk dust from the blackboards.
You mistaking my lab notes for a trash pile and throwing away weeks of work.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see it again.
They bulldozed that facility to the ground. There's nothing left to reminisce about.
I get the feeling she's probably wrong about that. And around a corner and even she'll be surprised. For the trees and the crystal. Although we might not get any here. Because this area is like plot important, there might be less like resources.
You regret all this?
From the very second I heard your voice coming through my speakers.
I mean, everything that happened here. Handing over Lynn. The way the project ended. It cost you Alan. You know, your career. The entire damn Olympic Peninsula. And you're still here.
So are you. You chose your urban legends over everything else.
And you wonder if I regret it?
Oh, I have no interest in regret. I want to know if you ever felt that leaving was a real option.
After everything I've seen and heard and felt here? No. Not a chance.
Then we have that in common.
It is weird that it does that now, but I'm not going to deny it's extraordinarily convenient. One of those things where I feel like if I do ever give this game a second playthrough, it's going to be completely different. All the tweaks and changes and updates, it's going to feel like a different game. Okay, that's a bunch of stuff. Looks like we're gonna need another bloody pry bar. Got a spare, did I? No, I don't think I did. Bum, 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 bum. So we go, yeah, left. Around the top, that takes me to a jiggy. Destroyed the place.
How's Francis?
He hasn't left the bedroom.
I'm sorry you didn't know about his demotion.
It wasn't my secret to tell.
It's fine. This is between him and me.
Alright. This is a very large area, so I guess you're right, they really did demolish it. I'm just down on the ground floor. Also, I'm taking radiation damage. I should probably get in my car. Hold the fuck up. It's one of my goddamn... I think I need to replace that. It's gotten vulnerable. And it keeps trying to leak. That's why I keep losing so much bloody fuel. Kind of hate that. Actually, that's something I do find very annoying. The fact that things can just become vulnerable. And like, you can't fix it. You've literally got to demolish it and replace it. It's like... It's kind of annoying. To be perfectly honest, because it would be better if there was a way to fix all the status problems rather than having to destroy it for less resources, I might add, and then build a bloody new one. It's like it's constantly keeping on the back foot all the time.
So, what did Alan tell you about his work? He was second in command of Dr. K's lab, after all.
Alan didn't discuss his work with me, nor did I share mine with him.
Wait. You were head of the whole stinking department. You must have known something about what their lab was doing.
If there was anything useful to be found, I'd have sussed it out already. Well, that's all I did after the accident.
Try and fail to find any answers.
thing about filling this up, from what I've seen anyway, is that this is all of the cans. Nice.
Dr. K's lab has got to be here somewhere.
At the moment, I'm mostly just... You open. There we go. Woo. Okay, now somewhere around there should be hello. Oh, hey Samson, I have a question. Besides the ability screen and the battery level on the dash, is a screen with a red and yellow number. What do those mean? The red and yellow number is your actual specific battery level. You've got the bar, but the numbers next to it are just a much more easily readable thing. I don't know why they have both. They just do, as far as I can see. As far as I know, that's what it is. I haven't worked out if it does have some other meaning, but I don't think it does. There's one around here too. Aha. That's it. All that for 2. Lame. Take all the stuff I can get my rubber little hands on. Just got the game a couple of days ago. Ah, well, good luck with it. Especially seeing as they updated it yesterday, and it was either yesterday or the day before, I forget which. But apparently they decided to change a few things, so you know, even I'm not 100% sure what's going on anymore. But for the record, if you're asking about this number here, yeah, these 2 numbers here, this is your battery level. What it is the red number is your current battery level, and the yellow one is your possible total. I don't know why they've got that and the bar next to it. I guess they felt the need to have both. Or maybe the numbers were like a later addition, because people thought the meter thing was too hard to read. Obviously, you've got your car health here, and the specific part health here, and the health of all the internal bits you've got right there. So it's fairly easy to read. This little jiggling meter here is your radiation meter. Go outside when that's going off and you're going to get irradiated. You got your special abilities over here. You've got this, which I think is your car communicating with you. I really don't know. And radio, map, all sorts of fun things like that. Ah, so it was further on down. When your radiation meter jiggles yellow, that means your car's taking damage too, so be bloody careful. Oh, in fact, if this is what I think it is charge? It's a charge stop. Right, yeah. You want to keep an eye out for these charge stops. You can get repair stops and you can get charge stops. Repair stops repairs your car. A charge stop charges your battery. Now watch the number go zipping up. Oh, there it goes. 70, 80... 90, 100. Oh, that's it. Just 100. I was hoping for more. Come on. Notice there was 2. Well, apparently I'm blind. But, well, yeah, we already knew that. Nice. Okay. Well, I definitely don't want to go forward. Go for a quick wander around. I guess that crap. Finished. I can. This should be. Look like it. It's kind of a shame. I was hoping for some more treatment and stuff. Oh well. What the fuck? Woo! What's that sort of stuff?
Dr. K's access records were coded to the lab that used to be here.
I'm feeling less optimistic by the second. Not a scoured, this place clean.
Something's here. We just can't see it.
Oh, following a hunch. Not your usual MO, Oppie.
No, but being suspicious of Arda is.
Okay. So we're back in an underground area, huh? Your battery power lost when empty, just as you explained about the battery power. Oh, okay. Do you need me to explain it again?
Whoa, driver, hang on. Where are you going? That should have been the end of the facility.
According to the blueprints, anyway.
I don't know. Where the hell are we going? We going this way? You mentioned something about the radiation meter. Okay, so quick tour of everything. So here you've got your special moves. You can gain abilities and stuff throughout the game. Assign them to buttons here. Obviously you've got a maximum of 4, but it's special stuff. This is your battery. As I said, the button on top is your current battery amount. The button at the bottom is your maximum battery. You've got all your special symbols and stuff right here. Currently it says P because we are parked, but a whole bunch of other ones show up. You'll sort of learn those as you go. Compass next to there if you need it. You've kind of got your map there, so it's not that important. This thing here is your radiation sort of dial thing. If it's flat and a line like that, no radiation. If it's sort of blue and wobbling about a bit, there's a little bit of radiation. Not enough to hurt your car, but enough to hurt you. And if it's yellow, get the hell out of there because that's radiation strong enough to damage your car. This little bar here is your car's overall health. As a sort of a general thing. You want to keep it in the blue if you can. This is your specific part health. So each part of your car is labeled here, both internal and external. This is your external stuff. This is like panels, doors, wheels, that sort of stuff. Your internal stuff, when you finally unlock that, is relatively late game stuff. But when you start unlocking the internal parts for your car, their status is displayed here. Looks like I've got a little problem with one of my internal bits. If it ever has this little diamond, the little yellow diamond, that basically means it's got a very specific problem. I'll give you a quick example. The problem I've got over here is that this one is cracked. And if you want to see what the problem is, you hover over something, hold the C button, you scan it, and it tells you what the problem is and, theoretically, how to fix it. I need a sealing kit because one of my fuel tanks is leaking, it would seem. Which keeps happening and it's really annoying. But the one with the cracked glass I don't care about so much. Anyway, so there's a sort of basic overview of everything. Sort of. The rest I'm sure you can work out.
Security protocol activated. Scan artist security credentials immediately.
Uh-oh.
Well, well. After all these years, and Anna still has something to hide. We're definitely onto something now.
Driver, anything you find down there, scan and transmit it back to us. We'll work on disengaging the security protocol.
Okay, here's something. This thing in the deep zone, they called it the Well.
Oh, fantastic. Tobias, run those reports through the decryptor and see what you can find.
Kind of awesome. You feel like Marty McFly. I like it enough. I don't know if it's going to be one of my favorite games, but it's fun enough. Now, for the record, you do get an achievement if you manage to get up to 88 miles an hour, so good. Look for these, huh?
Oh, you'll like this, Tobias. Your remnant origin story, if you will.
So let me guess, you're about to ruin a good urban legend with a bunch of science.
Fine, I'll read this one myself. Nice work, driver. We'll review these and summarize our findings after.
Okay, anything else? You got it on sale? I think I got mine on sale too. I tend to buy most of my games on sale. Why spend 60 quid on a game when you can get exactly the same game at half the price?
diagrams, though. It looks like he was trying to convey something.
You can admire the doctor's newfound art skills all you want. You won't find anything useful in them.
I need to keep breaking those. Probably not. Can I get into the middle? I think I can. And a tick.
This is a decrypted record of the accident. Poppy, are you sure you want to hear this? It's got details about Alan's final moments.
It's been over 30 years. I'm past ready. Go on, driver. Keep snooping and see what else you can find.
Alright, I'm looking. I'm a-looking. Have I been full circle in this place? I may have done. Yes. Actually, no. I think I missed that one.
Alan's lab notes. Maybe my late husband sent us something useful from the grave after all.
And you're all clear.
Give us a moment. We'll let you know what we found in all this data. You can make your way back to the auto shop after you're done scouring the place.
And driver, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Only got one trip so far. Collected everything on that trip. All stable energies too. Yeah, you'll need to get into the habit of doing that. You'll also need to get into the habit of doing a lot of runs where you don't advance the plot, but you do advance like looting and stuff like that. You're going to need a lot of looting. Trust me. Bloody does explain why that one area disappeared from the map. I think I've worked that out. Makes sense, actually, yes. Okay. Well, I have just noticed it's actually gone 5 o'clock. I need to go to the bathroom, so I'm going to take a quick break. And we'll be back in a minute. And we are back. Alright, so we've got to head out of here and into the next area. Which, as I said, made me realize that's why it disappeared. Because this was the area that was on the map originally. As soon as that level or area showed up, like this one vanished. I'm like, it's forcing me over into that area. That's why it disappeared. Makes sense, actually. I still don't understand why the map layout thing changed. It's really weird. Alright, what do we got? I don't know if those icons are bigger if the maps are small. The icons might just be bigger.
Driver, you hit the jackpot. We've got a lead on what you're heading toward in the deep zone. Tobias, give us the rundown about the weapon.
ARDA classified it as a hotspot of ultra-high energy gamma radiation. Its eruptions were spontaneous, and ultimately ARDA made no conclusion about what caused it, when it would blow, or how destructive it would be. ARDA, of course, wanted to control this bottomless well of energy. Well, they brought in Dr. K and Alan to research activation and containment. They discovered a way to reliably trigger the well, and that was the remnants.
And that's what the remnants have been leading people towards. The well.
That doesn't sound good. Maybe it's just me.
This second report's a good one. Ready to hear where the remnants came from? The original remnants were created in Dr. K's lab. They aimed to create a trigger for activating the well by infusing objects with a carefully calibrated limb wave. The ones that shared a resonant frequency would...
Yeah, just get to the good stuff.
You know, you'd be a much better ghost hunter if it weren't for that unfortunate attention span. Reading this makes it obvious how the remnants ended up in the wild.
Wait, what? How?
The gamma ray surge that caused the mass hallucination event. That energy irradiated everything within a 10-mile radius. Objects with the right characteristics absorbed that energy and became the remnants people found out in the zone.
Wow. Francis would get a kick out of that one. I'll tell him later.
Number on the places on the map, is that the number of jumps? You mean the number in blue next to the location?
Dr. K's lab notes. Now we know what he was doing in that lab after the accident. Spinning in circles for years.
His injuries were real. Dr. K's radiation exposure should have been fatal.
And the minute he could stand on his feet again, Arda shuttled him right back to his lab and bid the monkey to dance.
They allowed him to carry on in the hopes that he would reproduce anything.
I'll tell you that when they stop talking.
He worked for 2 whole years before they quietly retired him from his post.
Sorry, we scrambled your brain. Here's your pension. Bye.
The number is how many points you need in order to escape.
Got the accident record ready, Tobias?
I wish they'd shut up.
Okay, then. September 14, 1961. ARDA's
I don't think they're gonna
finalized
shut
report
up.
on what happened that night. Dr. K and Alan were testing the activation potential of lab-created remnants. That night was a run-of-the-mill remnant test. Nothing out of the ordinary. The remnant in question was a tungsten cube. At 3:23 a.m., the cube was brought towards the well, and the well reacted at nominal levels. However, at the 500-meter distance, the cube was sucked into the well and triggered the gamma ray surge. The energy output continued ramping up, and at 15 seconds, showed no signs of stopping. Then, Alan...
Go on. I can handle it.
Dr. K testified that Alan engaged the suppression protocol and the kill switch, both of which failed. Dr. K ordered Alan to get to safety, but Alan insisted on staying at the controls. Only when he flipped the radiation polarity did the energy output plateau, then collapse back into itself. Alan's gamma radiation exposure was failing due to his proximity to the well. If it weren't for him, his entire zone might have gone under.
That's who Alan was. Loyal until the very end.
I'm sorry.
I expect nothing less from him.
Okay, so the... For fuck's sake, stop talking, people. Let me talk.
We can expect another gamma ray eruption. We'll need a way to cut it off. And I may have found the answer in Alan's lab notes.
His work on that suppression technique was top-notch.
What's interesting is Dr. K and Alan didn't know any more than we do now. They had no conclusions about what the well is.
Or what the remnants did. Or how they interacted with this well. Maybe they're layers that will scoop out a metered amount of gamma radiation. Maybe they trigger an eruption that we can't stop and will destroy the zone if we get it too close.
That's a hell of a range. What are we going to do?
We keep going.
But if it's an eruption...
I already sacrificed the Olympic Peninsula once for the tech. How many chances for total and utter fallout does a gal get in her life, huh?
In another life, we would have made a fantastic team.
In no universe would I not have murdered you in your sleep.
Fair enough. As I was saying, as I keep trying to say, the number next to the location on the map is how many limb points you need in order to escape. Because every single one of these, you know, the stable energies and the, what are they called? Anchors. Every single anchor gives you a certain number of points. Somewhere, it's usually somewhere under 1, or sometimes at, you know, actually at 1, between 1 and 0. And obviously you then collect them up as you go, you get that number. That is the number you need in order to leave that particular place, you know? So if it says 2, then you need a minimum of 2 points in order to leave. That's what it means. So they wouldn't shut up. They kept trying to tell me plot. And it's like, well, I kind of need to listen because I need to know what it is. It's important. I think all the areas are randomly generated. At least the areas that I've been to. There are times, however, when you go to an area and it's like set in stone because of plot. Like the plot dictates this is what that area is going to look like today. You know, that kind of thing. This way. But I think... I could be wrong, but I think after you've gone through a location for its, like, plot reason, I think after that an area becomes randomly generated. I'm not... you know what? I haven't really been paying attention. I'm not 100% sure. But I think it does. What else do I like to stream? Oh, I stream all sorts. Actually, if you look below the stream, there's a link to my YouTube channel where I post all the archive stuff. Or where I'm posting all the archive stuff. I'm still kind of going through it. Because I sort of... you know, with Twitch getting rid of its like ability to have long stored videos, I've been sort of uploading my old streams to YouTube, so you can find a whole bunch of stuff on there if you want a general idea of what I stream. But I kind of stream any sort of game that really sort of grabs my fancy. Anything that I can sort of look at, I think, yeah, that might be fun. For instance, at the moment, I'm obviously streaming Pacific Drive. I've also recently started streaming Pal World, because I was sort of curious about that. I've also been streaming some sort of smaller horror games, because I really do like horror. I've recently got finished streaming a very long series of Satisfactory. If you've ever played that. Very, very good game. Kind of swallowed my life for a bit, but yeah, I kind of just stream whatever catches my fancy. Horror is one of my main ones, of course, but whatever I can get, I guess. Like puzzle games, horror games, adventure games. Games that involve like exploration and stuff like that are always really good. And it's the wrong bloody way. Alright, what you got on the back of you? Miscellaneous, I guess I'll take it. Crazy how many impact hammers I've gone out on this run. So many. So much stuff. More of a simulation streamer player. Train, sim, police games. Contractor sim, truck sim, sims like that. Sim games can be fun. Definitely played a few of those in my time. Yeah, they can be enjoyable. I think it depends, because like the gambit of like sim games is from really well made ones with a lot of thought put into them that are very enjoyable to play, to let's just make a cheap thing really quick to try and sell it. Which unfortunately happens way too bloody quickly, way too often, I find, with sim games. You know, so many of them are just, they're not trying, they just want to sell, which kind of sucks. Where are you? I know you're around here somewhere. I mean, I'm not complaining. I will take a corrupt, thank you. But I'm sure the other ones weren't corrupt, were they? Maybe they were and I wasn't paying attention. But I'm sure the other ones were just normal ones. Okay, let's see now. Oh, quite a ways away. How are we doing? Well, thanks for dropping by. I'm glad I could help. Hope it all goes well with your playthrough. Because believe me, I've had some wild times with mine. See ya. mean, I've collected a decent collection of stuff. I mean, I've gone through 3 Scorch rooms, so I guess it's not all bad. Watch my health. I think we're probably getting to the point where I should be heading back. This entire trip has just been today. I don't even want to think about how many quirks my car has gone and developed on itself. Ooh, an auto truck and a normal truck. Yo. Very good. Ooh, an Olympian car. Ooh, I did. Guess I shouldn't complain too much, though it is always weird when just random shit starts showering down from the sky. Perfect timing. I was getting ready to leave anyway. Would you believe? Not bad for a 2.5 hour trip.
Now we go into the deep zone. Easy peasy.
Except for the issue of the old wall.
Right, yeah. That. You got some genius idea up your sleeve, huh?
Is that how you think it works? That scientists conjure up genius at will?
Well, yeah. Do you?
In this case, I do. But don't expect it to work like that every time. Driver, the quarantine checkpoints will be the best way through the old wall, but they're death traps in their own right. But I designed something to help. Check out the blueprints I sent over.
Huh, that's weird. I could have sworn that I... What? Why is this... Why is the building reset itself? I ain't do that. Bloody annoying thing. Forgotten that I'm supposed to be here or something. Right. I'm a little curious actually. Look at the blueprint from up. Ah. There's no blueprint in there. Oh, that it? Ooh. A limb
The old
shield.
anomalies took up residence in the crossing points. It's not enough to have a shield. The shield itself needs to be shielded.
The energy drain on that shield is massive. It won't last you more than 5 seconds.
Yes, and?
You'll need to recharge on the go, but the deep zone's grid is completely dark.
You know, what if we could reroute our power into the deep zone? But we'd need to jumpstart the network somehow.
That car is basically the world's most overpowered electromagnet on wheels. The driver induces a current, then you open the electrical floodgates.
They'd have to induce the current the entire way through the old wall while making the crossing and maintaining speed.
I don't know what to tell you. If you don't believe the driver and that car's got what it takes by now, then go back to hunting ghosts. We've got a job to do here.
This could work. Are you in, Francis?
I don't know.
Look, we have a real chance of losing everything at the old wall. I'd like to not fail this far along.
How can we know this will work?
We don't. That's how science works. We form a theory, and we test it, and we fail, and fail, and fail, and only sometimes do we succeed.
Come on, Francis. Please?
Fine. I'll do it.
All right. The team is assembled.
Driver, get on with building that limb shield. We'll work on spinning up the power grid in the meantime.
See yourself? Right. So, we need a backseat. Can we unlock a better backseat tank, I wonder? Oh, we can. Expanded backseat tank. Ooh. Hang on. That's something else I should probably do. I'm fairly certain. Where was it? We had you. Let's speed this up a bit, shall we? Ooh, nice. Bit faster, please. It's fast enough, I suppose. Sweet. Alright, well, that's a start. So we've got a big tank and a medium tank. Although this one is technically better than the other one, so we'll go with that. That's a nice lot of fuel. Okay, so we've also got... We're going to need several sealing kits. Why that many? You'll understand soon enough. Nice. Next up, we put... You... Why did you go into there? That's the weirdest thing. Let me tell you to go into there. Nice. I do like how just everything can go in there. It's not a problem at all. Good. Right, that's all that sorted out. Side batteries, you're fixed up. Battery on this side's apparently got a problem. Sealing kit. Again. The bloody sealing kit. Nice. Okay. Back tires are shredded. You're loose. So we need a mechanics kit. Fix up that. Should we replace these with other... What other kinds of things we got? We haven't really bought any better upgrades for all we got. Puncture proof, which could be handy. We've got all terrain. We've got paddle. We get to this, but stop trying to be clever. Small terrain tires wouldn't be a terrible idea. How much would we need? We need 4 more of that. There we go. Road tires can go straight in here. No point in keeping them. Where'd the other one go? There you are. Nice. Alright. Nice shiny new all-terrain tires. Lovely. So, anything of this got a big problem I can't fix? No, they all just look like they need a repair. Alright, what's better? A blowtorch? Can we get... Oh, we can get a blowtorch. Yeah, ain't too bad at all. Do everything. You're fine. You're fine, buddy. Well, it should be. Anything? No. You know what? We're good. We are, in fact, absolutely golden. There was one I already had left. Oops. That's fine. Here's what it is. Okay. Okay. Making me think, is there anything else I should be buying right now? Probably something. Experimental charging station. A circuit board, huh? So do we still have... Yeah, still all open and available to me. It's weird. I don't get why it suddenly decided to do this. My only guess is they've literally just changed how this works. So now it is a thing of you can go anywhere and it won't stop you from going to places, which on the one hand I kind of get, but on the other hand I'm like, well, you can still only leave in an area. Maybe, or maybe it's just a thing of like, what if we went into here, like stable, no exits? It's weird. Like, I feel like part of the game's just been yanked away from me that I was... Maybe not enjoying would be too strong a word, but that I was, like, used to. Okay, so we also got to build a limb shield. Where did that even go under? Ah, it goes under that. For which we shall need 2 circuit boards. Don't know why the hell I exited that. No, okay, why does this stuff keep ending up in here?
Nice work on that limb shield, driver. We'll have the power grid prepped by the time you reach the old wall.
No, really, why? Why does stuff just keep ending up in this trunk? Does... Oh. So using that sends it... Huh. That's very odd. I mean, I'm not necessarily complaining. Okay, so one of the things we do want to do is we want to get... We still don't have any limb magnets. Okay, thermal. Did I get the... No, so we need the vacuum, the torch, and the detector thing. That's a little... Okay, I know it all ends up in the car, but I can grab it easily enough. That is strange that it all ends up in the car of all places, but... is what it is, I suppose. I wonder if we've got any more... No, that don't look like it. We need Olympium fragments, red balloons. Technically, some carbon fiberglass can get me this stuff. How much? 8 and 6. 14. Can we just make 14 carbon fiberglass? Be 28. I'll take it down to 93. I mean, we could do it theoretically, but that's quite a lot to... Let's just start with the 6th one, and we can do the other one later. Here we go, rubber suit. Very nice. Take a little less damage from all that electricity I have a tendency to keep running through. Circuit board. Need a lot of marsh eggs for that one. Circuit board. Nice. Ooh. We got one, huh? The car. When it moves slowly, huh? Slowly backwards works as well as forwards. Okay, when it moves slowly, something could be anything. Nope, that's not. Stop. Notice. I don't really want to turn the radio on, but it might turn off. I don't know. Which is kind of irritating. So apparently I missed you. Screw it, let's just... Every car door? It must be closes, right? Because they didn't fall off. Okay. What do I need? 2 mechanics kits. God damn it. I don't need to worry too much about that. Oh. Okay, I just noticed that it is 6 o'clock. That's nice. So we gotta go, but we made, I think, good progress today. I mean, we moved forward with the plot, which is always a good move. Yeah, I'm not 100% sold on this update thing. Why is everything just suddenly gone, yeah, let's exist? I don't know, and it's weird, and I don't know if this is a bug that's happened because of the update, or if this is part of the update, or what. Because it's like, I thought I knew everything I needed to do, and now I don't need to do it. So it's like they've taken a chunk of the game away from me, which is like, good on the one part. Because I was like, well, I didn't mind. You know, it wasn't bad that they'd done that, because it's less stuff for me to have to do. But at the same time, I'm like, well, I was kind of enjoying it, because it was giving me an excuse to run around and do all the random stuff. But now I don't need to do that. At all. It's just there. It's unlocked. So anyway, I guess we'll just have to continue with the story next time. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.